Good evening, guys. This is Tony Hannity's with LazyTechGuys.com, best source on the net for your latest tech news and information. Tonight, I'm going to be giving you a quick overview of the LG Revolution, which can be found on Verizon Wireless. This is their third 4G phone on their network to date, and so if you're looking for an alternative to the Samsung Charge or the HTC Thunderbolt, this is a pretty good option for you. So let's go ahead and get started here. So first of all, as you'll notice, it's the standard 4.3-inch screen that you'll find on all the other 4G devices on the network. It's a LCD TFT screen. It's 480 by 800. Also on the front, you're going to get a 1.3 megapixel camera for video chat with the use of Quick, Tango, Fring, and in the future, Google Talk with video chat on their Gingerbread operating system for Android. Also on the side here, you've got your standard volume, but then you also have an HDMI port, so if you want to connect this directly to a high-definition TV, you'd be able to do that. On the back, a 5 megapixel camera that does take HD video recording with a flash. On this side, you've got the micro USB port, and then at the top, pretty standard 3.5-inch headphone jack and on-off switch. Inside, you're going to get a 1 gigahertz Snapdragon processor, so it's super fast. And also, it does run Android 2.2.2, so it's froyo, but definitely, like I mentioned before, we're going to take full use of that front-facing camera with Gingerbread, with Google Talk, and video chat. So, one thing you'll notice with the LG user interface, or LG UI as I'll be calling it, is that the lock screen, you don't swipe down, you don't swipe left or right, you actually swipe up, and it tells you right there too. So, also, part of their home screen widget choices, you also have their variation of the flip clock. So you can specify your location, swipe up if you want different time zones. So I also put London on there. I haven't really played with all their different widgets, but this is one that comes standard with the phone. The other nice thing is if you want to look at all of your home screens all at once, you just pinch, and there you go. And then just like you can on any other, you can just tap on the screen you want to go to. But one nice thing is if you want to move one screen to another, instead of moving all the icons one by one, you can just flip-flop between the two. Or if you want to totally get rid of a screen, because if you're like me, you're not sure what to put on all 7 screens sometimes, you can just totally get rid of a screen and remove it. So then you only have 6, and then go all the way down to 1 if you just want one home screen. The other thing, in terms of the user interface, you can download Google Search, Google Voice Search as well, but the default search engine is Bing, so it's just a little bit of a difference. And so when you hold down the search icon here, or the magnifying glass, it does do a Bing voice search. So if you're like me and you're used to Google, go ahead and download the Google Voice Search, but it's whatever you want to do. The other nice thing about it, like I said in the podcast, is that it does come with Netflix pre-installed. So if you want a phone that has Netflix and you don't want to wait for it to come to the device, go ahead and get this phone because you got it. And then the other applications that you can get with the phone are pretty standard. You got communication applications, mobile IM, like I said, Bing, VZ Navigator, which is Verizon Wireless's GPS system, and then BitBot, Blockbuster. You realize that's 3 streaming applications or rental applications. It's interesting. Nevertheless, the one thing that they've done with their app drawer is instead of you having to scroll through, you can actually pinch close. Then they've separated it into different categories. So if you just want to go to tools, you just click on tools and boom, there are all your tools. If you want to go over to all the downloads that you've done through the Android market or the Amazon App Store, these are all the downloads that you have. So and it's just a little quicker for some users that just want a little bit of a difference instead of having to just scroll through. So that is pretty much it. There's not that much difference to it. I mean, the overall experience of the phone, like I said, it's running on 4G. It's very fast. When you're typing, because of the size of the screen, keyboard popping up. It works very, very well. Turn it sideways. Response time is, very, very nice. The one thing I do notice, and this is notable, I would say, as you're typing, let's just type out the word, I usually use this. See, as you're typing whatever it is that you're trying to, let's just type out the word elephant, if I know how to spell. As I'm typing the word elephant, it automatically changes it to a different word, alpha. So, I don't know, it is a spell check, but it auto corrects as you go. So just a little bit of a change in that. But then of course you can just tap elephant, and then there you go. And of course you do have the voice to text, so you can actually just speak to the phone, and that works just as well, just as on any other Android device. So definitely give this guy a shot. It is right now currently $299.99 on a 2-year contract. If you're eligible for an upgrade, or if you want to come to Verizon Wireless, this is a great device. It's nice and sturdy. It's very durable device as it feels. I wouldn't try and throw it, but if you're hard on your phone, it's a nice sturdy device. And last but not least, one thing I do want to touch on, this phone can be used as a mobile hotspot as well as any other device that we have on the Android operating system on Verizon. But as the mobile hotspot for the 4G devices is currently free, and it is unlimited up until June 15th. So past that, I'm not sure exactly how much it's going to cost, or if there's going to be any kind of limitations. But if you want to give it a shot before that promotion runs out, definitely run down to your local store, buy it, try it, and hope you like it. Once again, this is Tony with LazyTechGuys.com. You can find us on Twitter at LazyTechGuys, or you can go directly to our website, LazyTechGuys.com, and check out some of the other reviews that are not just phone related, but also on video games, audio equipment, movies, anything tech. You guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you later.